Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we'll be holding a one-shot in Solynod Hex rather than holding session 392. Tenzi is absent today. Alright. So today's session is sponsored by our patrons. Thank you very much, patrons, for your generous pledges. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you. Players at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 392 points for showing up on time to today's one-shot. Today's one-shot is actually going to be the continuation of a previous one-shot, so I suppose it will be the second half of a two-shot. If you remember a few weeks ago, your party had infiltrated the crypt underneath the Hades temple in Gronar, and you were liberating the fuck out of its denizens. You just had slain a whatchamacallit, Yugoloth, Nikoloth, and when its body disappeared, it left its axe behind. So there's this humongous, not humongous, it is large. It is a great axe. Also known as a two-handed battle axe. On the floor where it once was. And the zombies that it summoned are still approaching you. So I'm going to need initiative rolls, please. And I don't remember who was in control of Stuart Nordstrom.
I feel like it might have been Tenzi.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Okay. And then who was in control of the men-at-arms? Oh, that's right. You were fighting against the men-at-arms. Yeah. Okay. So they're still in the fight. You can see that they're armed with spears that have banners on them and long swords, and they're clad in scale mail and have medium shields. I think this one was charmed. I'm pretty sure by
One of
either.
them got charmed by Ashrael.
Okay, so
That's what it is.
I'll remove the charm effect as Ashrael is not here.
See
He
that
is still
Anatar
prone.
is wild out probably from the Nikoloth, so I assume he reverts.
Yes, he would revert now. Zombies go dead last.
May I please get extra attacks for Varen and Anatar?
Varen. And Anatar. And
Okay.
Karen Glower.
Oh, and Caragor, yeah. Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. Time now is 12:25 p.m. July the 13th. So continuation from, actually it would be 26 after. So 12:26. And first up is Brian Druid.
Okay. He's going to... He's on the ground, so he's going to walk 1, 2, 3, turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, did I put him in a wall? No? He lost light. 9. I can kind of see, oh, like an infravision. I mean, he might not have sight.
I'll check. Yeah, he's got 120 feet of infravision. He's right here.
Yeah, I can only see infravision. I can't see, like, good light, what's in front of him.
I don't think there is any good light other
Oh,
than
there's
what's in
just
the
no light
room.
in there. Okay, that's my bad. Okay. Let's see. Where are the zombies?
There's
They're
one
right
right here, and there's one right here.
Oh, okay. They're on top
And
of
there's a
things.
prone man-at-arms right here. And you can
And we're
barely
fighting
see the
man-at-arms.
very edge of Stuart Nordstrom's, like, feet right here.
Okay. And men-at-arms we are fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Okay.
belong to the NPC party that was visiting the temple.
Sorry, guys. I was late to this one shot last time.
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna try a breath weapon from here, I believe. And kind of like that direction. dear. Sorry, my husband had something really loud. He that turns the cone, right? Thank you.
Yep.
Doesn't quite get that one there. He'll start his breath weapon from square where Jim is, and then move forward once he's done it. A little. Maybe he needs to come down a square. About there. Okay. I like that if that's good. Breath weapon.
1 second. I have to
Sure.
log out of Roll20 and log back in.
That's cool. I have some fish sandwiches to eat.
Uh-oh. I don't see Brian Druid.
He is here.
Okay, can you delete the token for me and replace it?
around.
Okay. And go ahead and roll the damage for your breath weapon.
10 minutes.
Alright, they all die.
Well, alright then.
Alright, Anatar. Anatar.
Oh. So it's just that one guy who's still up.
There are two.
Oh, there's some over there. I see him. Oh no, that one's got a white flag. Let's see.
Oh yeah, they both have surrendered actually, so I'll end combat there.
Alright, I'll put him back. Good thing we have those emojis to remember.
Yeah. So Asher and Company.
Okay. So as soon as we entered this room, we had the Nikolov, so we haven't really inspected it yet, so Asher will, out of stealth, and start kind of looking around this room, Jim will come back with his necklace of continual light to illuminate the issue.
Okay, looks like this is um, uh, the casket of the king's father.
Okay. Is it closed?
Yeah, it's closed. It's depicting like an old man in a crown holding a like laying down and holding a longsword over his body. And if anyone can read ancient common, the headstone has writing on it.
None of my people. Asher waves Anatar over, and we're gonna open the coffin.
All right, inside you find, of course, a pile of bones. You do find a circlet that's gem encrusted, and then also near the belt of the corpse, you find 2 potions of fire breath.
Nice. Asher's gonna pick them up and look around for Shandrak to hand it to him. Shandrak visible or no?
No, I forget if he's invisible or hiding, but
So she looks around and she's like, she's. Sorry, I was making physical gestures like that helps you. uh, she's like
He
waving
was
the
hiding.
potion in the empty air.
He was
Okay.
hiding. Yeah, it was invisibility.
She's waving the potion in empty air. Shandrak.
and Chandrak will like almost like magically step out from behind Anatar. Like, huh? Yes, Asher?
and she'll give it to Shandrak.
And
All right.
where the Nikoloth's body disappeared, it left behind a great axe.
Asher looks and kind of looks at her people, and she doesn't see anyone that would appear to suit.
Yeah, it is a high quality looking great axe as well. Um, the haft is obviously made of some kind of special wood. It's very shiny and lacquered, or not lacquered, but stained with expensive stains, and the axe head is made of the like finest, like fine steel. Fine steel is it's essentially like high carbon steel, like Spanish steel. In real life, it was supposedly like the best steel you could find, mostly because of its high carbon content, and then also the Spanish learned how to fold steel from the Japanese, so their long swords were really nice. So that you can see the layers in, I think it's called Damascus steel or something like that. Um, and you can see the layers in the steel of this double axe head. It's a battle axe, so it has 2 heads, and they're made of this steel that has. It almost looks like on the side. It almost on where the edge is sharpened. It almost looks like fingerprints or like the rings of a tree in the steel. There's like dark and light striations in the steel where it's sharpened.
Yeah.
And you can see the many layers that went into creating this this double axe head, and it is like fastened to the haft with wedge of the same material and drilled through with like a pin of the same material as well. So very secure and very sturdy. And the haft doesn't show any damage or anything. And there's also like a boot on the opposite end of the haft made of the same steel. And it is decorated with etchings and markings of an obviously arcane nature.
Awesome. So Asher's gonna. Oh, Asher already picked up the potion of fire breathing, but she motions to the circlet and says to Chandrak, says, "I don't know if that's magic or just very stylish."
Ryder can try to take a look at it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I guess going off Asher, Ryder will look at the King's Circlet.
The King's Circlet was created by humans. Um,
Celestial
It is-
lore ability. It's super helpful.
yeah, it is neither cursed nor evil. And that's all you can determine. That Bard knows all thing was a fail
Oh, okay.
because it's red.
Ryder was like, definitely made by people.
Yeah, definitely made. You can also tell it's not the actual like crown jewels. It's sort of like a retainer crown that was probably made around the time that he died. Like a burial crown. Special burial crown. Just for like the the open casket funeral and burial.
So Ryder will say, well, I can't tell if it's magic, but it's not evil or cursed, and it does look valuable. So I mean, you know, you might look good in a circlet.
Asher kind of like spins around like she's in a beauty pageant and says, "I think I will."
It does have yeah. Ryer can also tell that it has the coat of arms of like the Lonway family, which is Landrick's like ancestral like his family name is Lonway, and this the crown bears his family crest and the heraldry of the Lonway family, like dating back to its beginning. Like this is obviously the traditional burial crown of the last king who passed. So every time a new king is buried, this crown is exhumed and placed on the on the brow of the king at his funeral, and buried with him. And it only stays with him until the next king perishes. So it's been on, many foreheads.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else from Shandrak?
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah. I don't know if Friar can. He'll take a look at the axe too with his legend lore.
Next round he can.
Okay. So, yeah.
All right. So
go.
these men-at-arms kind of come out from around the corner, and they like have wet spots in the fronts of their trousers. They're like, "Don't kill me!" And they have dropped their arms. They're just trying to get by to leave.
I'm like, bye guys. Stay safe. Don't do evil.
Good choice.
Andrea kind of growls at them as they pass.
Okay, time now is 12:27. First up is Asher and Company.
Asher's gonna pick up the circlet and put it on her head.
Okay. Smells a little funny being buried with a corpse for 10 years or so. But other than that, it's a little large. It does sink down to just above your nose, where the maximum breadth of your brow is.
Sure.
But other than that, it fits okay, I guess. It does feel like one good jolt, and it'll slip down over your eyes. Like you kind of have to wear it at an angle so that it sticks to your forehead.
She takes it off and hands it to Shandrak and says, it doesn't quite fit me.
So
It
yeah, you gotta stick your nose up to wear this.
I don't look as fabulous as I thought I would. Give it a try.
Patrick like tries, but like it like you hear a clink on his horns.
Yeah. The horns probably keep it up to the point where it's probably above your head, but yeah. Okay. Anything else for Asher and Company?
Says, well, I saw two more doors down this north hall, and those guys who ran away were the only enemies I saw. So, I guess we'll start, or I guess one more door. This was the other one. Yeah, I saw one more door down this north hall, so I guess we'll head that way.
Okay, can you just give me a little time to cast a couple spells before we head out?
Absolutely. And so Asher will just wait.
Okay. You hear a as Seward sort of approaches. Stepping carefully over the men-at-arms. He kind of squeezes into the room where you're at, sideways through the door. And he says,
I can barely stand the smell. My own blood is dripping in those pools. What are we doing
Yeah,
here?
that does sound like sounds like a bummer. Hey, do you want an axe? She points over at the axe.
I am missing my halberd. I'm not proficient with great axe.
Asher shrugs and says, "Worth a try."
If we could find my sword or my halberd, I would prove a great asset to the parties.
Asher nods and says, "Yep, I know of at least 2 doors we haven't gone through yet, so as soon as Shandrak's ready, we'll proceed."
Very well. I shall stay here where it is safe until such a time as you could find one of my weapons.
Asher gives him a thumbs up.
Shandrak and company.
Andrak will cast Cat's Grace on himself.
Right. And Ryer.
And Ryer will do his take a legend lore look at that little axe over there.
Oh, 3 rounds. Gonna take a while.
Alright, I have another couple spells I want to do anyways.
So he's kind of mulling over the axe.
Alright, so that'll be all for my round.
Alright, time now is 12:28. First up is Asher and company.
Asher sees that they're still doing some magic stuff, and she gets a little bored, and she heads over to this wall, and she just starts climbing it like one of those athletic rock walls.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Um, Alright. You're able to climb 10 feet. And then the rest of the way to the ceiling.
Cool.
15 feet high.
That's all she does.
Okay. Stuart starts tapping his boot and he says,
I'm waiting. Ready when you are.
Asher says, yeah, they gotta do like magic stuff. You wanna climb this wall?
He just shakes his head. And Shandrak and company.
Chandrak will cast protection from evil on himself.
Okay, you go ahead and roll the template. Anything else for Shandrak?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Ryer's
that's
just looking at the axe, and that's all.
Alright. From down the hall, you hear this. Who goes there? And you hear some voices go, Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're just trying to get out. And you hear this, like, arrest these men! And then two guys say, oh, god damn it, at the same time. Okay. Time now is 12:29. And Shandrak.
So yeah, Ryer's still looking, but so I thought that Protector from Evil was 2 rounds per level. That's what I'm seeing in the player's handbook.
Yep.
So it should be. Did I input the wrong level? It should be 20
No.
rounds then, shouldn't it?
Nope. Max is out at 10.
Oh. Okay.
That's a buzzkill.
Well, in that case, Shandrak's just gonna move over a little bit, and that'll be all.
Okay, Asher.
Asher's gonna climb 10 feet down the wall, and when she gets to the last 5 feet, she's gonna try to push off and do a somersault landing. You want a dex check?
Nope.
Okay.
You just do it.
That's it.
And Stuart taps his feet again. Time now is 12:30. And Legend Lore will finish at the end of this round. Shandrak.
Shandrak's just looking at Ryer, looking at the axe. It's like, I got a good feeling about this thing. And, yeah, that'll be all.
Asher and company.
Asher turns around and takes a and her followers and hinge people, they kind of like golf clap, and some of them are rolling their eyes. That's it.
Okay. Stuart is really like tapping his feet and twiddling his thumbs right now. And end of round, Ryer finds out anyone can use the axe. Its value on the open market is about 1,000 GP. And that's it.
All right. Well, Ryder will say, "As like, well, it's a fancy axe. We should at least throw it in Chandrak's magic chest so we can sell it later."
Sounds good.
All right, I'm ready.
Don't bother documenting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Chandrak and Company.
Chandrak will look up at the ceiling at Asher and says, "Okay, you ready to go?"
Oh, she's back down.
She's on Florida.
Okay. All right, let's head out then down the mysterious hallway. So, okay, yeah. So Chandrak's gonna go to that point, and then he's gonna hide in shadows in front of the door.
Cool.
Okay. You see that the soldiers, men at arms, left a hooded lantern lit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Asher and Company.
Right, Asher is going to head up to the door. And oh wait, sorry, that door was open. Where the lantern was. She's gonna use her ring.
It's still there. It's right underneath your feet.
Oh yeah. She's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna put out the lantern.
Are you going to?
Just like close it, right?
No, you have to open it up, reach in, quench the wick, and then whatever.
Well, that's a lot of steps. That sounds like an action.
Plus, you have to
All
pick
right,
it up
she'll
off the ground.
Yeah, never mind then. She'll just just kind of stand where it in the same. She can stand in the same square as the lantern though, right?
Yeah.
She'll just stand there and she will use her ring. Oops, the lantern's on top. Lantern back. All our people are gonna all in line behind.
Steward walks up the stairs, turns around, and sits on the casket. And you can hear it creaking under his weight.
I don't see it. Took Asher. 9 squares to get there. So invisible but not hidden in shadows. She's going to. Is the door open? It looks. I can move through it, so it looks like it's open.
It's closed.
Okay. Just gonna open the door. Or try to.
You can move through it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can move against it and see. That's why I
Oh.
thought it was open.
You can see it has a keyhole on it, and when you try to turn the doorknob, nothing happens. Doesn't unlatch.
Oh crap, Tenzi had the key. Alright, I guess I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Or that, or you want me to?
Open locks. It is a good lock. With picks. Okay, first up is Shandrak.
So, seeing that uh, Asher is fiddling with the lock, Ryer will try to sing an inspirational song to in case there's a horrible monster behind there. So he's gonna rally the allies for a attack roll bonus.
Nice.
Okay, anything else for Shandrak and company?
No, that'll
Alright.
go.
Let's take a quick break. I need to get a drink and stuff. So, for our viewers, I have a 3-minute ad break, and we'll be back in 5.
I'm back.
I'm back.
All right, I'm back.
Back.
Okay. Hey there, Amber.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. It is Asher and Company's turn.
We're just gonna hold our position until Asher finishes her attempt at the lock.
Okay. And the lock goes click, click. And first up is Shandrak and Company.
Uh, so, hmm, yeah. Ryer will play a little bit lower hearing that click, but he'll keep on playing. And Chandrak's just gonna keep on hiding.
All right. Asher and Company.
Alright. Asher is going to attempt to open the door.
Okay. It's a double door and it opens freely. And inside, you see in the middle there's like a summoning circle. And when you stepped in, you saw two chests, one on either side of the door that you walked in. And there are two steep staircases going up to a second level that you can't see right now.
Okay. So I'll head 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now she's up the stairs.
All right, up here you can see that it is somewhat of an office. There are papers scattered about as though someone were looking for something frantically.
Okay. She'll come up to this desk and start kind of. She only reads Elvish, but she'll start looking over papers and searching.
You can see several mundane books written in common.
Mm-hmm. and probably searching that one desk is enough action for one. So behind her, everyone can see that there's nothing that they can see, although they can't see up the top, but they haven't heard anything start going nuts. So Anatar is gonna walk here. Here. And he'll start looking at this desk, and Anatar does read a number of languages, and I'm almost certain one's common. Let me check. Reads and writes. Nope. He only writes and reads Elvish and Planar Common. Alright.
Oh, planar common?
Yeah.
Okay. He notices over here on this table,
Okay.
there is a special looking book. Its cover looks thusly,
Ooh.
and it is titled The Book of Keeping. And it is open to a page detailing the summoning of Nikoloths.
Okay. And he'll say, he's like, "Ah, I found how they're summoning those Nikoloths! Haha! Won't do much good without this book, I'll wager."
And you can see near the bottom there are like 3 instructions on how to do it. First one is construct a summoning circle. Second one is create a 8-pointed star over the circle with salt and human blood. And third instruction is to say the magic word, and it doesn't detail what the magic word is.
And that'll be it for Asher and Company this turn.
Okay. I'm sorry, not human blood. Any blood. Just blood.
Oh, okay.
Shandrak and Company. Well, Shandrak.
Sandrak will move silently into the room a few steps.
Okay. You can see a summoning circle on the floor, 2 treasure chests on either side of the door, 2 staircases leading up to a loft ahead of the treasure chests.
Can I open the chest and maintain stealth, or no?
I don't think so. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Tell you what, give me a move silently roll.
Okay.
See if you can do it quietly. Okay. Yeah, you're able to open it quietly. And inside is a Inside is a potion of undead control.
Ooh. Okay. I'll put that away, and that'll be my turn for Shandrak.
Asher and company.
Alright, having kind of looked up here and not found anything that she understands, besides what Anatar said, just gonna head down. And she sees that the chest over on that one of the chests is open, though she doesn't see source. And she's gonna open this other chest.
Okay. That makes you visible, I suppose. And
yeah.
inside is a potion of undead control.
Hey, okay. Is that the only thing in there?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And
Ah.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there it is.
There's a blaze of electricity that goes back and forth over the summoning circle,
It was too easy.
and it forms an 8-pointed star in blood and salt. And above it appears a Nikoloth. And it brandishes an even greater looking axe than the last. Initiative.
Alright. Anatar, I presume, is going to transform.
Yes, he can while out. By the way, that demonic axe wasn't demonic, it's daimonic.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I feel you.
Yeah. D-A-E. Monic.
I'm gonna take you all back to the Grey Waste with me, where you'll bask in the everlasting greyness of Hades.
Oh, I cast that with Necklace of Continual Light, my bad.
You'll all lose your souls to the grey hopelessness of Hades.
Anatar's like, I didn't summon this, I swear!
You accidentally said the magic word.
Yeah, please have extra attacks for Varen and Karenglor. Sorry, for Anatar and Karenglor, not Varen. He's casting a spell. Damn, I didn't roll Anatar's quickness either. I'll do that now. Okay.
Can you delete? Where is Varen at?
He's right
Low Ryer.
here.
Okay, can you delete his token and drop a new one?
Yep. Done. Looks like his initiative was...
And who else?
Karenglor.
Can you delete Karenglor and drop a new one?
Yep. There he is.
Ryer finishes rallying allies at the end of this round. First up is Asher.
Alright, Asher is going to use her ring. And does it look like the Nikoloth can see her now?
Um, you can't really tell actually.
Okay. She will head here and then here. And the reason I ask is I want to know if she'll get the backstab or not.
You don't.
Okay.
Because he turns
So
to
she'll make
face you.
She'll make a regular attack, not knowing that until it's too late.
Okay,
And
so
she'll be
technically
visible.
he is shieldless. -3 versus -6 is not gonna hit. Enotar.
Minotaur comes. Do his back, so he has to make a choice about where he's gonna face.
Let's see. Rather than putting you both to his flanks, to where he can't attack you, he's going to keep facing you, Asher.
Okay, so Anatar will attack first with the sharpness.
And you get an attack to his rear.
Is the target evil? Yes.
Yeah. Rear. 1 versus AC -6 will not hit.
Okay, he'll go again with his longsword.
-2 versus -6 will not hit.
Okay.
And Karenglor.
Aragorn's coming. And gonna try attack from there.
That tickles fur. Are you trying to make me dead or tickle my starfish?
Karenglor gets a rear, which is a natural 20, causing 20 damage. With his large longsword. No. Longsword's a medium.
Oh, did I roll the wrong attack?
No. It's just the size for his two-handed sword is still on his character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Medium. And it's +5, so it should have a speed of 0. Not 7.
Okay, that's way better.
And it does not do 3d6 damage. It does D8, D12,
Let me re-roll that.
Just roll a d12. You get
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how that got fucked up.
+1 damage.
I don't think I fooled with
You
it.
do 11. Varen.
Baron cast Recitation. That is a 60-foot radius.
Okay. So prayer symbol with a 2.
3. Oh, sorry, yeah, 2. I'm about to cast prayer. Yeah, person.
It's only people he can see, so it's not Chandrak. It does get the Nightcloth and the 3 people around him, and Ryer, and Brindred,
Okay.
but not the giant or Chandrak. And the
Worshippers of
duration on that
Ushas will
is... What's the duration on it?
Let me scroll up. One round per level. He's at 11. Yeah, 11 rounds. And Varen will get a 3,
+3.
but I think he's the only worshipper of Ushas at the moment.
Yeah. Alright, the Nightcloth is going to strike at you, Asher.
Stone Skin. Cast by a level 9 mage. I don't think she's taken any hits this adventure. I think only Brian Druid did.
Aha! Fine, still skinhead. We'll have to make this more difficult.
Asher sticks out her tongue.
Brian Druid.
Okay, let's see. I'll go. Here. Oh, sorry, turn. So here. And hit him with a bite. reroll that. I didn't put in his modifiers.
Yep, reroll.
And dragons too.
+1 to attack, plus nothing to damage.
Alright, that is technically shieldless flank, which is a crit. You cause 48 damage. Natural crit.
Fucking thing, big me with a brain box.
Shandrak.
Shandrak will move silently again. And well, right here, 2 steps next to and then I'll do a 5-foot step into Anatar's square and attempt to backstab the Nyclith.
Alright, you got it.
Hell yeah.
Run that backstab. The hell?
A red velvet longsword. That sounds awesome.
I got the red velvet in, so I just decided to shorten it. I was like, yeah, just red velvet is good enough. That sounds nice.
Hell yeah.
And a 5-foot step back.
Alright, you cause... Oh, you miss, actually. You're now
Yeah.
visible. Okay, Jim.
Okay, Jim is going to cast Prayer, which is 40 foot, 60 foot radius. Oh, no, looks good. And that lasts. Rounds.
You broke up.
That lasts 9 rounds.
Okay. Could you, delete Jim's token and drop a new one?
Sure.
Okay.
I
And
guess.
don't forget he was affected by recitation
Yeah.
and prayer. Alright.
You care to please move the necklace of
So
continuous light to the. Oh, never mind. It already does. Thank you.
Okay, so prayer hit Varen, Ryer, Karanglor, Shandrak this time, Anatar, the Yugoloth, and Brinder. Not quite Asher.
Oh, does he need to take a 5-foot step to achieve that? Let me put on his
I
aura
don't
again.
know. Go ahead and try.
Yeah. Still can't see her.
Still no.
Okay.
It needs to hit at least half the square to count.
Okay.
And it's like just under half.
Not a problem.
But it gets everybody else, including the bad guy, which is probably the most important part. Ah, shit. Well. God damn it. I have a gamer chair. And the hydraulic thing finally gave out.
Oh.
I've had it for a year and a half, I think.
I got one of those and like it's still working, but it's giving me problems.
Not cool enough for gamer chairs.
I think it's because the weather suddenly changed yesterday. It was kind of cold. It's been kind of cold all summer. Until yesterday, it was finally like 80, 90 degrees, something yesterday. And I think that's probably why. It got pretty hot in here. Ryer.
Yeah, if he can, he'll finish up his song.
Oh, that's right. That's at the end of the round. Anatar.
Alright, 1 second. Alright, he's going to go again with the Blade of Sharpness. It's 3 plus 1 is evil.
That's rear. -9. You rolled a 10. -12 minus 10 is 2. It's +2 for rear attack. +3 for spells.
Fire and recitation.
+3 for strength and +3 Oh, because it counts as a sword of sharpness +3. Yeah. And it does extra damage against evil creatures. That was rare, so -9 hits AC, -6, you cause 32 damage. Go and describe how you slay the enemy.
So there's like this. I'm trying to think what this blade looks like. I think it's a planar blade. This
It's a
blade
plane
that
of
just
energy.
like appears.
It's
Yeah. Okay. So a plane of energy just
yeah.
appeared in his hand, swipes through the creature, and like you can't really see where it like dealt the damage, like in a traditional way, like with blood and everything. But like the thing just crumples under the impact.
Yeah. And disappears, leaving behind a two-handed battle axe. This one appears to be made of fine steel. And it has similar construction to the one before, except for the etchings on the axe heads are even more profound. Much more profound. 3 times as profound.
Yeah.
And Ryer rallies everyone for the next 3 rounds. It lasts for 3 rounds, right?
I lasted with his level. Yeah, it affects 10 feet per experience. It affects those. Wait,
Oh, 6 rounds.
okay. Yeah, 1 round per level. There it is.
Okay, Asher and Company.
Asher looks at the sword and says, maybe we should put this in your chest too.
Axe.
And I
It's
wonder if
an
there's a way
axe.
we can. Yeah, the axe. Sorry. Maybe we put this in your chest too. And I wonder if there's a way we can destroy this circle. Kind of looks around.
You can see that the salt and blood have turned to ash since the
Oh, okay.
Nightcloth was summoned.
So it seems like a safe bet that it's probably done. Or intelligence check, maybe.
Spellcraft.
Good for her.
She wouldn't know.
Karen Glord, I think, can make one.
Karen Glor pipes up and says, oh, Captain, this summoning circle can be reused, but it first must be recharged with more salt and blood.
Asher nods and says, we'll have to make sure that doesn't happen then.
I actually have one of my acid spells. I could cast that on the floor. That should melt it up nice and good.
Ooh. And Asher and her crew all back up.
Shandrak
Oh, and
Company.
Anatar goes back to his elf form. That'll be it for this turn. Oh wait, Brindroid went way down in health, and I don't know why. I think he was at 66.
Okay, Shandrak.
Shandrak will cast Melf's Acid Arrow onto the summoning circle.
Okay. You shoot the floor, and there's this splash of acid across the summoning circle. And it leaves the summoning circle scorched. Like so. End of round. First up is Shandrak. Oh, I'm sorry. First up is Asher.
Okay. So Asher nods and says, if we're ready, the only door we've passed that we haven't opened yet that I know of is the one in that great, at the end of the great room with all those pools.
We haven't gone down the Great Hall yet. We should. Yeah. Although I thought I saw that our friend's weapon in the Great Hall somewhere. So yeah, we should definitely check that out.
She nods and says, sounds like that's our next stop. And she's gonna head that direction. She gets that far, she'll use her ring. She still has movement. Seven movement left. But I don't want her to go very far until everyone else is in place.
Hey, anything else from Asher and Company?
Just lining up all of her people.
All right, Shandrak.
Check Anglor.
Got him.
Alright. Yeah, so Shandrak will he'll put the second axe in his chest and he'll follow Asher down to the hall.
I don't know where it came from, but I'm gonna delete this abandoned necklace of continual light.
Shandrak will stop at the open door.
Okay. And around. And ahead of you, you can see pillars and blood baths. And Asher and Company.
Alright, Asher is going to, while invisible, journey forward slowly.
Right, ahead of you at the base of the statue. In the very end bath over here, you can see, you can make out the silhouette of someone's head beneath the falling blood. So this up here is a terraced set of stairs and platforms, and there's a huge ram skull carved out of stone. And from the ram's nose right here, there's a waterfall of blood falling into this pool. And in the pool, with the blood falling onto it, is the silhouette of a open-faced helmet with red, a mohawk of red horsehair.
Okay. So it took her 11 to get here, so she will have enough movement to get back. And she quietly tells her companions what she just saw.
Okay. Shandrak and Company.
That might be another door. We remember we had to grasp the ram's horns and turn it in order to get in here. So maybe it's another door like that.
Asher nods and then remembers he can't see her. And so she says, yeah, we'll have to probably fight that whoever's in that pool first, but I think you're right.
Oh, there's a person in the pool. I thought you just saw like a head on the wall.
Oh, he said a silhouette, so maybe I misunderstood. She said,
A
I saw
very-
something person shaped.
A very wet silhouette
Okay.
of the head of a person wearing an open-faced helmet with a mohawk of red horsehair.
Okay. So Asher says, that they could potentially be dead. That doesn't seem to keep people down here in this place, so
Hmm.
should be careful.
And that was at the end that you saw that?
Yes, the pool at the very end of the Great Hall.
Okay. Let's see. Start to take a few more steps. He'll go to the bottom of the stairs. And he'll stay there for now. Or he'll hide in shadows if he can.
Okay. End of round. At the north end of the hall, you hear wet footsteps approaching. And eventually the wetness gives way to ching, ching, ching as sabatons scrape on the stone floor. And into your view comes a blood-soaked high priest who was once a member of the circus.
Oh dear.
Kathon Carnathian. And he says,
What are you doing in my lair? What are you doing in my lair?
And from out of nowhere, Asher says, "Listen to yourself. Does anybody good call their home a lair?"
Fire pipes up. We've come on our rescue.
I don't know what you're talking about. Rescue? Of whom?
Linus Iron Star. And other people. There's been a string of disappearances.
Must be the work of my cult members. They're a bit anxious. But for trespassing in these parts, I'll have to kill you. Unfortunately. On guard.
And you almost sounded reasonable, Ryer says.
and he pulls out 2 hatchets of the most beautiful construction you've ever seen. Both of them are dripping with blood. One looks as though the blade has teeth, like it's carved in, it's etched in such a way that it's made to look like a skull with teeth. A ram skull with teeth, that is. And the other, the other just has human skull motif all over the blade. And he's dual wielding them. He is wearing plate mail.
Can Jim make a religion check and see if he recognizes any holy symbol?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. The gigantic ram's head statue at the other end of the room. Actually, you can't even see it.
Never mind then.
The holy symbols of the two priestesses you slew last time we played this adventure were ram's skulls with black horns, which is a symbol of Hades, the god of wealth
Oh, that's right. We knew that already.
and of death.
I forgot that. Yeah.
What's the initiative you said? Or...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And also, we'll take a 5-minute break. And we'll be back in 5. Alright, I'm back.
Back.
How about Shandrak?
I'm back. Yep.
Okay.
Just got here.
Alright, so we've rolled initiative.
Get Karen go real quick. Angler will be the only one this time who needs another attack, please.
Karen Glor does. Okay, there you go.
That's it.
Alright. Time now is 12:38. Vern's Recitation, Jim's Prayer, Ryer's Rally. Shandrak's Protection from Evil is now gone. Asher is up.
Alright, let me measure this. Yeah, plenty of room. And one more. Alright, she'll get here. Turn. An attempt to backstab. Will she get one?
She using invisibility?
Invisibility, not stealth, correct.
Nope, it's a regular attack.
She will make that then. Plus, oh, it should be a +3 to hit. No, she didn't get hit. She didn't get the prayer. Okay, so +2 to hit. And
Okay, rear. It's a confirmed crit. For 12 damage.
Oh, you bitch! I'll steal your life for that.
rude.
Cawthon turns and takes swing with both hatchets.
Okay.
And attack.
Yes, she still has stone skin, presumably.
Yes. So I will, rather than do that, I'll just roll 2d20 and take off 2 stone skins. And Anatar.
Alright, Anatar is casting slow, so he'll need to take a 5-foot step out from behind this pillar so he can see. And think about Asher being there. Is this one of the ones where he can choose who's affected or just AoE?
You choose where the AoE is centered.
Alright, well, let's see how big this AoE is.
I think it's the same
40
size as
40
sleep.
foot cube.
Oh yeah, I reworked this spell actually. Wizard 3. Slow. It's animated now.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's the slow one, and this is the haste one.
Cool. Caught on something.
Okay, try it. Try it now. Can you move it now?
1 second. Oh.
Did you just want to put it?
Yeah, I think I just want it like 2 squares higher. I think that will avoid any friendlies. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And then he takes a 5-foot step back.
Oh yeah. Slow has a -4 to its save. And he saves. Wow. Even with the -4. His target number was 14. He got a 19.
Okay.
Brian Druid.
Ryan Druid is gonna come. Here. And attempt to bite. +3 +1.
Oh wow, I've got his AC wrong.
I was thinking it seemed low. I'm sorry, I thought I was thinking it seemed high.
Okay, sorry about that. Roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget the +1 from Ryer too.
Yeah,
Oh, I did forget that. Okay.
you can put a little music symbol on everybody. With a 1 on it as
Is
a token
that
marker
to
for that.
attack or to damage?
Attack.
Pretty sure it's attack.
Okay, so it's 4 + 1.
Technically he's shieldless right now. So you hit him for 24 damage. Oh wait. He is shieldless, but that's his.
Back.
Yeah, that's his back. So
That's
2 to -4 is a miss. Karen Glore.
Let me get him a music symbol. Alright, he's going. One. Attacking with that longsword.
Okay, he's turning to face this way. That way,
Okay.
his back is to the pillar.
And we'll go +4. +1.
Okay, that's shieldless AC. And you rolled
Oh,
a
so
1.
that's the shit? Okay.
Yep. Karen Glore rolled a fumble. Cotterbill.
Otterbill got to roll a called shot and is pretty far away anyway, so he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
At close range, you ignore armor class from armor. with guns.
5.
So
6.
Cotterbill.
He tries to Oh, sorry. He tries to duck behind this pool and hide in shadows.
Okay. I can't actually see his token, so could you delete it and
Yep.
drop a new one? So you said he's getting behind a pillar?
It's kind of like ducking behind this little pool. I assume it's raised out of the ground.
It's
Almost
not.
Actually
Nope.
in. Okay,
It's
never
in the
mind.
ground,
Then he
yeah.
cannot do it.
He can go into the pool and take cover in the
Ew,
blood.
no. Ew, no. That'll be it for Cotterbill.
Okay. Ryer.
Briar is just going to.
So I just want to reiterate, guns at close range, they negate armor. The only thing that counts against it is natural armor class, magic, and dexterity.
That seems awesome.
Yeah.
So, Briar can't move too far to fire, but he's just gonna get in position behind Brian Druid.
Okay. Varen.
Alright, Varen was cast. He's gonna take a 5-foot step so that he can see guy. Then he'll cast Recitation again, try and make him a little easier to hit. Pretty sure that's him. Measured it earlier. Different color. It's hard for me to see with the improvision. Ah, much better.
Okay, it gets all the way from Asher. Wait, who is this? Varen?
Yes.
Yep, it gets everyone except for the giant.
Looks to me like it doesn't get Asher.
It does. It's just that Asher is outside of your vision.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Alright,
Um,
then I'll take a 5-foot step back here.
because you set the blue circle for 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it gets Asher. Definitely gets Asher. It gets everybody except for the giant. And that gives him -2 to hit and damage. I'm going to use the curse one for him.
And I guess that'll reset everybody else's timer on recitation to 11 rounds.
Okay. Shandrak.
I rolled for my sword, but I'd like to change my initiative to a spell.
Oh, okay. Jim.
Jim is going to, let me make sure he's facing the right way. Yeah. He's going to try to cast Hold Person. And since there's just one person, I think that's a -3 to save. Let me double check.
Okay.
Cast only one person. -2 to save.
All right.
And saving throws are adjusted for wisdom, which I imagine his wisdom's pretty good.
Whoops. I didn't account for the spell debuff. Oh yeah, recitation doesn't affect saves, right? It's just hit and damage.
I don't think it saves. I'll double check. Yep, attack and saving throws.
Oh, it is attack and saving throws. Okay, but not damage.
It's not damage, yeah.
All right. Okay, his target number was 8, and he got a 13.
Okay.
Karanglor,
He lost his turn.
Shandrak.
Cast magic missile at this guy. Gathon.
Cawthon, Carnathion. All right. 5, 10, 14, 17, 20 damage. All right, end of round. You can remove your shit symbol if you haven't already. And that's about it. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Second, I'm gonna measure. Okay.
Okay. You can see
I'm
that he
still- I'm
has
still rolling. Yeah.
changed targets. Now he's attacking Karanglor. The
Oh, he's down that much? I'm gonna change my initiative then. And please get a second attack for Anatar and extra attacks for Varen.
One for Karagor and one for Varen?
Sorry, no, one for Anatar and two for Varen. Varen already has one.
Okay.
Oh, for Karagor. I think I did.
The hatchet in his left hand, he
Uh-huh.
sort of flips upside down. It looks like he's preparing to use a touch attack with his left hand and attack with the hatchet in his right. So it looks like he's going to lead with the touch attack. Oh, wait, no, that's a bad deal, actually. He's going to lead with the axe in his main hand.
So did he drop with the other axe on the ground?
No, he just flipped it upside down in his hand.
Ah, that you did say that, yeah. Oh, that's clever. Emma's smarter than me.
Yeah, if you want to touch somebody, you don't necessarily have to drop your weapon. You can touch him with the back of your hand or the tips of your fingers or something.
Lick 'em.
Unfortunately, it does have to be a touch with your hand. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. First up is Anatar.
Alright. Figure out how to move. Oh, I can go here. Looks cozy. Attack +1 to hit its damage.
Okay, he is shieldless. -14 beats his -5. You cause 18 damage. Varen.
Aaron is going to fly. Just figuring out my angle. Alright, so he will. How far up are these stairs directly in front of me?
Say again?
I'm trying to figure out. He's up the stairs on this platform. I'm trying to figure out how high I want him to fly, So I'm trying to figure out how high his current platform is above
Oh,
lower level.
it's signified by the number of stairs. You can see it's 5 stairs, so it's 5 feet.
He'll fly 5 feet. Up, and I'll just put an airplane for 1, because that'll be a total of 10 when he gets on Alpha Landing. We'll go 1, 2, that way. Go 45-degree turn. Nine. Attack. With his sword first. Plus 5 plus 1.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for Varen and for Brian Druid.
He's flying.
Oh, he's flying.
Yeah.
Okay. That is shieldless flank. You beat his AC by like 15. Wow. Just 1 off from being a confirmed crit. You cause 17 damage.
And then we'll go
Go
shield.
ahead and describe how you take out your enemy.
So he's just like flying like with like a feathery flaming bullet with a sword out, and it goes
Yeah.
he stabs downward into like his clavicle and
Mhm.
it goes through his heart. And then to finish up, he will need to avoid crashing to go 5 more squares.
Cawthon's body clatters to the ground.
100.
He drops a hatchet plus 2 9 live stealer. A hatchet plus 2 of life stealing. In his scabbard, there is a longsword plus 1 luck blade of vitality, which see, the hatchet of the 9 life stealer always performs as a plus 2 weapon, but it also has the power to draw the life force from an opponent. It can do this 9 times before the ability is lost. A natural 20 must be scored on the wielder's attack roll for the sword to function. And the victim is entitled to saving throw versus spell. If this succeeds, the sword does not function, no charge is used, and normal damage is determined. And of course, once all 9 charges are taken, it just becomes a sword plus 2. Longsword plus 2. Or, sorry, hatchet plus 2. And then the hatchet of life stealing on a natural 20. It's a hatchet plus 2. On a natural 20, it steals 1 life energy level, and the health that is lost from the target is gained by the wielder, so it's got a vampiric quality to it. And then the longsword plus 1 luck blade of vitality. This gives its possessor a plus 1 bonus to all saving throws, and has 1d4 plus 1 wishes. Of course, some of them are already taken, so I have to roll that. The DM should keep the number of wishes secret, so it has wishes. And then vitality. Um, it functions as a potion of vitality. So it's in constant effect. Or no, I'm sorry. It should have a function of vitality once per month. It restores the user to full vitality despite exertion, lack of sleep, and going without food and drink for up to 7 days. It will nullify up to 7 days of deprivation and will continue in effect for the remainder of its 7-day duration. It makes the user proof against poison and disease while it's in effect, and the user will recover lost hit points at a rate of 1 every 4 hours. So sorry, it's in constant. It's constantly in effect. So it protects you from. You don't have to sleep. You don't have to eat. You don't have to drink while wielding the sword. And then you're immune to poison and disease. And you regenerate 1 health every 4 hours while it's on your person. Yay. And he's he's wearing medium-sized full plate +5. So,
Whoa.
perfect armor.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess Jim can wear that for the rest of the adventure if there nobody else, or for the rest of this dungeon if nobody else needs it.
Sounds good to me, yeah.
And combat is over. So if you can't tell, those were treasures given to that character by another DM.
Oh. Yeah, that's good shit.
And I'm gonna do XP for Cawthon, the 2 zombies, and
Man-at-Arms and a Nikoloth.
yeah, Man-at-Arms and Nightcloth. Rules. XP values, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so he's worth 10,000 experience. One. Cawthon. 10,000. Player characters 2. NPCs 5, 6. Creatures defeated 1. Hit dice 12. Warriors and bards in the party 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. How many warriors and bards do you have, Asher?
5. Oh, yes, 5.
5, so 6. Okay, the night cloth. Oh, right. One night cloth. 25,000. 2 PCs. Uh, 7, 18. And then just add another 20 per character for the zombies and the men at arms. I'm not gonna bother with it. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be really
That
small.
sounds fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Killed him in one person's turn.
yeah. They each have like 2 hit dice or less. Zombies are worth like maybe 75 points, and then 0th level humans are like 15. So divided among all the characters is gonna be pretty sad. Okay, first up is Asher and Company. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Alright, so Asher looks at all of the stuff and she says to Ryer, she says, hey, this armor looks about Jim's size. Do you want to do that thing where you see if it's cursed or something? I mean, he was wearing it, so it's probably fine, but
Oh, that's a good idea. I could take a look at that.
and Jim comes up, he's like,
Can
yeah,
I do that now or on?
that's some nice looking armor. And they'll just wait. They'll wait for your turn.
So whenever you're ready, Asher.
Did you not hear me?
Oh, say again.
Yeah. Jim moved forward, and Asher asked Ryer to check out the armor. She thinks it's probably fine because he was wearing it the whole time, but she just the second opinion that it's not cursed or something.
Oh, okay. And Shandrak.
All right. Ryan will take the armor in his hands and appraise it, see if identifying marks or anything that he can sniff about it that he remembers in his lores.
He finds it to be like 200 or 300 years old. It's from the fourth eon. Its general effects are that it has overwhelming magic of a enchantment nature. And I'll just ignore that 9 rounds. It's that's as far as he knows. It's like a couple hundred years old from the fourth eon.
Yeah, it's like, now this is ancient, but yeah, I don't think it's cursed. I mean, he seemed fine. I mean, he was pretty evil, but he seemed fine besides that.
That endorsement works for me.
Ryer will hand it back to Jim, and Shandrak will come up and join the group. So, guess we're gonna delve deeper in this crazy place.
Let's do it.
Anything else from Shandrak and Company?
Nope, that'll be all.
Okay, end of round. Ryer's rally will wear off at the end of this round. And first up is Asher and Company.
Jim is going to strip out of his own armor and start putting on the other armor, and the other, characters will help him to their best of their knowledge and ability. But we'll just be doing that for as long as that takes.
Okay. Shandrak and Company.
What you said that you were doing on your turn?
We're helping Jim out of his old armor and into his new.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. So, yeah. Ryer will come up by Varen.
Oh, I did forget. Varen's gonna crash land.
Oh.
Yep, forgot about that. So Varen's still in the air, and he can only make a 45-degree turn. So unless there is a way over this pool and onto the terrace, he can only turn 90 degrees and crash land into this wall. Yep, thanks for reminding me.
Ryer's like, oh, you're right, Varen.
Ugh. don't know what kind of damage that is.
His height was only 15 feet, so
And because he went 5 off of the thing and then was 5 above this level.
We'll go a little bit closer to the stairs as well. And just watches them try to put Jim in his brand new shiny armor.
Unless you want, Josh, I'm not gonna mess with Jim's AC unless we do get another fight. I don't want to forget about it and have it wrong for the main venture.
okay. Ryer's rally is gone, so you can delete the musical notes. First up is Asher and Company.
They're helping Jim still. You can just tell us whenever enough time has passed.
And Baron. Takes 5 damage as he falls.
Thank you. Sir, may I have another? Didn't really put them around Jim to help him. So they're actually here.
Okay. Asher and Company.
They're I don't know how many rounds it's gonna take, but they're just helping Jim until you say enough time has passed.
To get in the armor. With one assistant, I think it takes.
Gave him Asher, Karen, Gloria, and Anatar to assist. Although Asher has like no strength, so I think she's mainly just like polishing it. Trying to get the blood out.
Okay, Shandrak and Company.
Well, you know what? While they're trying to get Jim in the armor, Ryer will sing another song to raise our spirits in our attack rolls. And Sandrak's just chilling.
Okay. Time and spells. All right, Asher.
Up and Jim.
And Shandrak.
Just listening to Ryer's beautiful guitar. little more inspired already.
Hmm. Does he know Freebird?
That'll be all for me.
Great. Jim's prayer will expire at the end of this round. Asher and Company.
Still helping Jim with his armor.
Okay, that's the second round. He has 2
No, they
assistants,
were doing
right?
it for 3, and they were doing it for 2 before that. They've been doing it for 4 rounds.
Alright, he's suited up then.
Perfect. All right. All right. So Asher says, "I think we're ready. Did you want to put those axes in your chest or something?"
Yeah, I think, yeah, why not? Yeah, so I'll put there were several long swords, so I'll put the long swords in. And
Asher looks around. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and the hatchets.
Asher looks around at. You said there were long swords? I didn't hear that.
Didn't they?
One long sword.
Oh,
It's
we need to
a
check out that long sword.
luck blade of vitality.
Oh. I thought that was a hatchet too. Okay, so Blade of Vitality is a long sword. Before you put that away, Asher's gonna come over and pick it up and kind of check it out. How does it feel?
It is a good looking blade.
It is a longsword +1. But it
Kind of frowns and
has
says, eh.
it has wishes and it functions as a potion of vitality constantly, so you don't have to eat, sleep, drink, rest. You're immune to poison and
I think you said.
poison and disease. And you
Answer
regenerate
back.
you regenerate 1 health every 4 hours.
She answered back to Shandrak and says it could be handy, but it's not my style right now. But she looks around and she says, "Didn't you say that giant sword was in here? Does she see a sword?"
I remember last time there was, but perhaps somebody took it.
Yeah, he's got a giant sword on him.
Oh, okay. So Asher's going to took her 5 squares to get here, so she's gonna travel back toward the giant.
And by him I mean the giant.
Far.
The giant has his
Oh,
own
the
giant
giant
sword.
has it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll go back there. She was.
Yeah, he pulled it out of this pillar
Nice.
last time you guys played in here.
Right, so instead, Asher is gonna head toward these stairs. and kind of examine this ram's head. Does it does it look decorative, or does it look like the door that we found earlier?
It looks like
Sorry.
it's carved out of the same stone that the floor is carved from.
Okay. She's gonna keep on walking.
And it's really big, and you can kind of like walk across it. At the different levels.
And when she gets there, that's 14. She'll use her ring. That is big. I can see it better now.
Okay, there's a door here.
Oh, okay. I see.
And there's a door here.
She checks the door that she's next to see if it's locked.
There is a lock on it, but at this time it is unlocked.
Okay. She says, I've got an unlocked door. Fall in, guys. And they do.
Fall in!
She's not gonna open it this time. We're just staging.
Okay, and Chandrak and Company.
Myra will sort of sigh and stop his song and continue up the stairs.
Oh, he's playing to rally. Okay, end of round. Jim's prayer has worn out. First up is Asher and Company.
Asher is gonna open the door.
And you said you opened the door?
Yep.
And it's a double door. Opens freely. And inside, you see an anteroom, at the end of which is a statue of a warrior.
Okay. She takes a cautious step inside.
And
This-
from inside the statue of the warrior, out steps a Nikoloth.
There we go.
And he says,
You'll never find the secret spark. Never.
and
Asher
He-
shrugs and says, "I don't know what to tell you. You're on my way."
he straight up drops his axe on the ground and just bares his claws. And his weird, like, gargoyle-like eyebrows wiggle up and down real quick. And he gets a big toothy grin. And initiative.